live, spontaneous. This is just crazy, you guys. So I have been meaning to come back forever, which anybody who talks to me outside of the YouTube platform knows this. And I just kept getting sick and getting sick, and then I had to move into my RV early. And I just want to show you guys, it's hailing. It's been freezing. There's been no spring. Listen to this shit. This is straight up hail. It's 47 degrees out. How there is hail, as if it's a hot summer day with a crazy ass thunderstorm. Look at this shit, you guys. I don't know, can you see that? Hey Taylor. Look at this shit. I am trapped in, this is day, I had problems at my winter place. I had to move out. I had to drop a whole bunch of money on my lot fee to get in here early. The day they turned the water on, well, they only turned it on for me. I've been the only one, people just moved in this past weekend, but not even a lot of people did. See, they're not there. Because it's been unseasonably, I mean, beyond unseasonable. Like, I'm sure anybody who watches the weather, you know, the jet stream dipped way down. So even in Virginia, y'all are freezing your asses off. But this is just the craziest now, you guys. Steve, hello, Stephen Billings. All right, but it's just such an unprecedented weather thing that there is actually fucking hail, you guys. Like, it just came down, like, to the point where it was, like, I took Darby out. Darby's still alive. 14. There he is. Hey, buddy. Say hi. 14 years old. He can't walk. I'm wheelbarrowing him around, so, judge me for that later. But I'm trying to come back and fucking talk to you guys. Leah! I'm so happy to see people. Carlos, ¿cómo está? Alright, now I think it's just regular rain. But there were these, this is just, I mean, for upstate New York, that hail only happens. Oh my God. Thank you, Taylor. I'm poor. Yeah, so I had, you know, everyone knows I'm on disability. Only make less than $1,100 a month. The place where I was staying, the guy, was trying to have sex with me, and I wasn't trying to have it back. Like, he literally tried to, like, can I say penetrate on YouTube? I bent over to make some cigarettes, and he literally tried to, like, stick it in when I had loose pajama shorts on. I'm not kidding. If I even told you guys the last 6 months, you would not believe it. You would not believe it. Well, some of you who know me would believe it, because you know my life is really strange and fucked up. But anyway, I'm back in my RV. Thank you for the super chat. Shove it up your ass, birds. Glad to see you. I'm glad to see you too. I know. I'm hanging by a thread, Bridget. I actually just got out of the hospital yesterday. I was in the hospital in January. I was in the hospital in February. Everything was doing good. I moved in the RV on the 14th. I was the only one here for I think one other person moved in maybe a week later. But the official move-in was this past weekend, because nobody in their right mind is going to fucking sit in a fucking RV. And I left last year with empty propane, so I don't have any fucking heat. It's just been, you know, but I'm such a knee-bagger, right? Because I didn't even tell y'all. But anyway, oh God, Bridget, you have no idea. If you wouldn't even, the hand up to your face, the oh my God, are you kidding me emoji? That doesn't even cut it, man. This doesn't even come close. It's good to see you, Kathy. Yeah, so, but you guys, this is like, I mean, this would be the same for you, Bridget. Like, okay, so, and I know you've been having cold weather too, okay? So, it's like 40 fucking 6 degrees or something right now. And the sky is just, it's just, oh, and here's the other thing. I think I've been here 19 days. It literally has rained 17 out of the 19 days. And most of those days are, like, it had a 100% chance of rain the whole day. The whole day. I mean, there just wasn't even like a minute where it didn't fucking rain. Like, there was no breaks in it. And of course, you know, I got Oh, I also got hit by a car. So my other bike, remember my favorite bike that I painted so nobody would steal it? That bike. So that bike, the brake got stuck engaged, and I need somebody to help me figure out how to undo that. So somebody hit me up and slide into my DMs and try to help me out, please. Yeah. So, but what I'm saying, Bridget, would you have ever had? Oh, yes, please, thank you. And I'll go halves if I start making anything, you know. Listen though, would you? 48 degrees, okay? It's been unprecedented cold, whatever. Would you ever have hail? I'm not saying sleet, freezing rain, upper level, colder than down here, shit. Girl, I'm talking straight up summertime when we get a big ass fucking storm. Hail. Fucking hail, girl. Right here. Can you see that? Is that not weird or what? That's weird, right? One time that the tire hit you, dude. Oh my God, Taylor. I don't think anybody remembered that. You remember when I got hit by the tire in the live stream? You remember that? 2 girls, 1 chat. I need the link so I can come and start watching you because I can't remember who's. But I knew it was 2 people that I really cared about, and I was like, me and they have a channel together. That's going to be awesome. But who is it? Who are you? It hailed bad here. Where? Yeah, but it's probably warm there. We've been getting rain last 5 days. You needed it. Oh, look, I don't need it. So, yeah, so now Shannon and Savage can say how I live in the mud pit again, how they love to make fun of me living in my mud pit. Whatever, I love my fucking mud pit. Fuck you. Yes, you guys. Freeside, welcome. Oh, Facey Casey. Of course. Of course. Of course. Thank you. Thanks. No, so anyway, I did, though, get the felon who cut my hot water heater last year. Remember, he cut it so he thought I wouldn't move into my camper without hot water. But I took my ass to the bathhouse all fucking summer and took a shower there rather than live with him. I got a new hot water heater. See, it's not even the real kind that you're supposed to have for an RV. There's an electrical outlet in there, and it's for a house. But it makes hot water. But honest to God, I haven't even been able to really take a shower because I don't have any heat. So yeah, I might have hot water, but then I get out and freeze my ass off. So that's no fun. Hey, Kat. Yeah, well, I'm all right. I mean, as far as same with me. That's why I never did. I never got a roommate. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, remember I got that. Oh please, Bridget. Remember I got that fat fuck because he had that sob story. Oh, I can't get to the alcohol recovery place if I don't come into town, and can I just stay for the weekend? And then the weekend turned into like 2 weeks, which turned into 2 months, which turned into 2 years. That's what happens when you get a fucking roommate. Don't do it. Oh shit, I got 1%. All right, I gotta plug in and come back. Isn't it because you're unbearable, Bridget? I'm sure that's part of her problem. It's mine. It's part of my problem too. I don't see Kanile. Where is he? Oh, fuck. Hello. Am I here? Am I here? Guys. 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 Live chat. Am I here? God, I'm so bad on my phone. Shall I go on panel and keep this live going? I'm right here. Am I here? Sammy. Can anyone hear me, please? Am I here? Can you see me? I can't even type in here now. Hello? Oh my God, I wish I could know if somebody... Why is it giving me a chance to super chat? I'm obviously not here, but it's giving me a chance to super... Oh, Freeside, thank you. Who's Freeside now? I gotta catch up on... Mate. So you're somebody from the UK. Fail! In case you didn't know, Vale had her baby. Sorry, that was a secret. Oh, there you go. Sorry. Kenny, I didn't know it was you. My bad. Sammy, hi girl. Love you. Who's Gossip News and True Crime Network? You guys, I've been fucking watching the True Crime. I always was into that shit before it was like a huge YouTube thing. I bet you I know more about that shit than some of those people that have channels. Andy Cruz, hey you. I know, right? I'm back. I'm not dead. I'm alive. And I'm at the campground. These people next to me, of course, every year they get a newer, bigger, and better fucking camper. I ran out of charge, you guys. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was going to run out that quick. I want to show you. It's raining, though. I can't go out there. I want to go show you guys. It's like every year they got to get a bigger and better camper. When you see the one they have now. And by the way, this little island here is supposed to be split 50-50. Those little things are their little candle holders. See where he mowed? Here's me. That's all his yard. Does that look 50-50? It's supposed to be 50-50, you guys. He's crowding me out by getting a bigger and better camper. He must have a small penis because he said to me, when I got this camper, I told him, go big or go home. That's what he said. And like, I might as well just tip a trash can upside down and live under it now. It would look the same as my camper compared to the one next to me. How come nobody's talking to me? Hello? Quinn? Oh, is that who's gossip? Is Quinn? I don't know what's happening. Nobody's typing anything, so I think everybody has abandoned me now. I need to know some people are here so I can at least tell you some of this stuff. Okay. Well, I want to tell you like a little portion of everything that happened. And, but I don't want to end up having to repeat it like 30 million times. But of course, like I'll leave it up so people can go back and watch it if they want. But some people are going to be mad at me because they're going to be shocked that I actually, well, some of you actually know this anyway. If you talk to me outside of YouTube, which a lot of you here do, because only my real friends are loyal. All right, so the whole thing with the felon and I got kidnapped because last year the winter place didn't want me to leave, wanted me to stay there. Remember, and said, oh, you can get a team of engineers to try to put your car back together, but they'll never figure out what I did to it. And then I wasn't able to leave. Do y'all remember that? Remember that fun time? Why do I have $49 in super chats? Thank you for the super chat. Who super chatted me when I was missing? Thank you, Kat, for the $5. Appreciate you, honey. Kathy! The hell, Kathy? I hope she's still here. Kathy, thank you for helping me rebuild my life with your $20, girl. Love you. Bridget, $5, which I know is very hard for you. Thank you so much. I know you don't have money to toss around, so I appreciate it, girl. Thank you. You guys, I might be able to get propane now. Both tanks. All right, so Vale, I'm going to tell it, all right? Should I tell it? All right, I know you guys remember, okay? So then I got kidnapped, and it turns out he was on a crack bender and hadn't slept in 7 or 8 days, or however many days you don't need to sleep before you almost die. Yeah, he was right there. So 13 hours in my car, back and forth to the city of Rochester, which is 15, 20-minute drive, depending on where you're going in the city. He's obviously going to the trap houses. And then my car starts overheating and he refuses to pull over. In fact, he gets on the fucking highway and speeds up until the engine block cracks. And then he leaves, pulls over to the side of the road, gets out and starts walking and just leaves me there. Leaves me. See, I don't know who anybody is anymore. Butterfly Rainbows, you remember this? So you're my friend. Who are you? Who are you? All right. So anyway, that happens, right? So then I got no car, but we've already been all through the no car thing, so that's no big deal. So what ends up happening is he goes to jail and he gets a year. And the house that I wintered in last year, where I lived upstairs and he was downstairs with his girlfriend, well, now it's just empty. And in the time, his mom lives next door in her own house. And it turns out he's a liar. He doesn't own the house at all. His mom owns the house. So his mom, he's going to be in jail for a year. His mom feels bad, feels bad for what he's done to me, and, feels guilty. And she says, I'll give you a great deal for the winner. He's got a pit bull too, by the way. I'll pull up a picture of that so I can show you, because I got attached to it, and now I fucking need to go kidnap it, probably. So anyway, so she says, I'll give you a great deal for winter if you want to stay. This is, last year. And actually, I had already had a place that I was going to rent, and I put a deposit down, and it was a guy that, he was a widow, and him and his wife, they're snowbirds, which means they go down to Florida. So he was going to be down in Florida for the winter, so I was going to rent his place, and then that hurricane happened, and because I'm the unluckiest person alive, God, I can't even think of the town it was in now, but a lot of old people, it's known for, where was the hurricane, you guys, in Florida? The direct hit. Yeah, well, his house got destroyed, so I find out at the last minute that he's no longer going to be, oh, and I never got my deposit back either, by the way. Everybody's like, oh, just take him to small claims court. Yeah, okay, a year and a half later, maybe if I have the filing fee, and maybe I'll get my money back. Well, that didn't help me in October of last year when I need to move out of here and I have no place to go now. So Felon's mom approaches me and says, you don't have to stay with him. He's going to be in jail. Just take care of the house. I'll rent the house for a cheap rate. You got to put the gas and electric in your name. I had to pay for propane. I had to pay for electric, and I had to pay rent. And you have to take care of his dog. So, and I don't know I know Bridget knows. I don't know if she's still here. I don't know who's here. A lot of you guys are dog owners. I know that. So, it's not cheap to care for a big ass 110-pound pit bull. I already have my own 110-pound pit bull. Oh, and by the way, the dogs didn't get along either. So I spent the 6 months. And by the way, one of the rules is I can't have company. Because Mom is afraid that I know a lot of his druggy friends and she doesn't want anyone that does drugs in the house. Well, they're his druggy friends, not mine. Bridget is live. Get your ass back over here, Bridget. This is important. Telling a story here. Okay. Should I continue? My phone is really slow, so I honest to God don't know if people are actually typing anything, if they're not typing anything. Yeah, right? Tell me about it. So Felon Mom feels guilty, offers me the deal. I'm in a rock and a hard place. He's going away for a year. I only need to stay there from October 31st until May 1st. That's it, right? So I'm like, what choice do I have, right? And even though I'm a 50-year-old woman, I can't have company. And every time I went anywhere or if somebody picked me up. Oh, and by the way, this is right on the outside of the village. So I was in the country, and I did show it, I think, a couple times. I'll show you guys some pictures and stuff. I'll give an aerial shot and everything so you can see. I'm out there with no car in the winter in New York. So anyway, so I take the deal because I don't have a choice. Well, guess what? The guy ends up getting a job. This is the guy who kidnapped me. He ends up getting a job in a jail and starts ticking off days for good behavior, which unbeknownst to me, this is happening. So his date of getting out is getting less and less and less and less. I mean, closer and closer and closer. So I end up finding out, I don't remember when it was, maybe 2 weeks before he's getting out. So Jiro, hey. Are you guys enthralled or are you bored yet? Anybody have any questions so far? I'm trying to explain how I got myself in the shit that I'm in now. I'm cold now because I'm out on my deck and it's fucking freezing and raining, but other than that, I'm okay. I'm rape free this time, so that worked out well. Listen, I would rather be, you can ask Vale, she'll tell you, I would rather freeze my ass off with no heat, 35 degrees at night in a fucking camper, than have to worry about some dude crawling in bed naked with me. Fuck that, dude. Fuck that. That's how come I got so sick. Because I have a bleeding ulcer from fucking stress. And I got so stressed out and upset, I started vomiting. I couldn't stop throwing up. Pancreatitis came back. I wasn't drinking. I couldn't go out to get a drink. Couldn't go anywhere. So you can Google that anyway. Only 5% of alcoholics get pancreatitis. It's not from that. It's from lupus. Yeah. So Vale, I think you were one of the people that said, be careful. I said, don't worry about it. He's not going to be on crack anymore. Remember if you had the baby and I told you I was there and you said, be careful? I said, don't worry about it. When he gets home, he's going to be fine because he's not on crack anymore. Well, no, he still walked around naked like he did before. And when I bent over to roll some cigarettes, he literally tried to shove it in. I'm not kidding you guys. Fucking sick. Okay, so he ends up getting out April 3rd. So I call the campground. I tell you, I'm begging them. They're like, Holly, we can't, if the spigots freeze, it'll fucking blow the line. We'll turn the water on for you as soon as humanly possible, which they did on April 14th. So what was it, 12 days I think I was there with them. And he didn't want the dog on his bed, and I was letting my dog on his bed because I had to separate my dog from his dog. And I bought him new bedding. I took pictures before and after. He's telling people in town now that I trashed his house. I never even had a single visit. I was so lonely, you guys, for 6 months. I was so depressed. I wasn't allowed to have anybody over. Every time I went somewhere, I was questioned. Camus! Oh, thank you. Thanks, man. I believe the full name is the Snoopy Poopy Pants. And I can accept that now. So if you want to go back to Snoopy Poopy Pants, I'm okay. You guys, I have not received a check from YouTube, from Super Chat, since February of last year. And I still streamed last year, March, April, May, June, July. And people call me the biggest e-beggar, right? And I know Bridget gets it too. It's not fair. Yeah, the Snoopy Poopy Pants. Thank you, Joseph. I appreciate that so much. You guys have no idea how much this is going to fucking help me. You really don't. All right. Okay, so where was I in the story? I was right where I told Vale, and Vale said, be careful. Okay, yeah, so he gets home. And immediately, like the first 2 days were okay. But he was saying stuff, and he offered to buy me a new hot water tank. And I thought that was weird because Mama Beth was convinced. He was the one who turned it on for me last year when I moved in here. And Mama Beth was convinced that he fucked it up because he left and 5 minutes later it started leaking and pouring all over the place. And then he asked me, hey, wouldn't you like to come and take a shower here? A nice hot shower? Why don't you come back to the house? So that's kind of weird, right? Weird coincidence, right? So anyway, he offers to buy me the hot water tank. He's acting normal. I don't know. 2 days later, nothing. I would never. Well, so anyway, this feels good to get this out. And I'm glad there's people here who I've known for years that give a shit. So I'm not just blabbing for no reason. Okay, so anyway, so the first 2 days he's like sort of okay. Day 3, he's walking around the house naked again. All the time. Naked all the time, all the time, all the time. That's when, that night, I bend over. Then he sends me a text that says, hey, why don't you buy some vodka? We can play Let's Make a Deal for your hot water tank. I have like 4 different messages in the coming between the 3rd and like the 14th when I moved out, where he keeps asking me to get drunk so that I can, quote unquote, pay him for the hot water tank. So now I'm starting to feel unsafe. You know what I mean? I just had, oh my God, Sammy girl, I missed you too. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Eat it, 55. Dumb fuck. Fucking called Bergs for a phone number. Didn't even ask for him for shit. And he fucking sends me a message and says, go ask Norm for your painkillers. Okay, Xanax, fuck you. All right. Anyway, Sammy, thank you, girl. Oh my God, you guys are, oh my God, I'm gonna fucking cry. I miss you guys so much. Like being able to just, this is cathartic, man. Because you guys have been with me for 6 years. You've been through everything, thick and thin, and like this just, it feels good. It should, Kathy, but I not like that. You know what's gonna happen here? Rebuilds, Ms. Rebuilds. Everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, Holly came back on as a cash grab." Blah blah blah. No, I just couldn't. I couldn't. I've been in this RV park since the 3rd. Since the 14th by myself. And like, I've had nobody here, nobody to talk to. That hail started. I felt like I needed, I can't, I had to get it out. And now I'm feeling so much better that I'm getting it out. Love you, Coach. Coach is another one that is kind of, Coach knows I was in the hospital. Coach, I had to go back to the hospital again. I know you told me not to get riled up. And don't get stressed out to the point that you make yourself sick. But I did it again. I just had hail stitching, girl. Straight up hail. If you go back a little bit, you can see it. And it's too cold. It's freezing right now. The temperature is, it's probably like 44 right now, if I had to guess. What the fuck? Girl, are you kidding me? Black cat lover. I'm gonna reject that. You can't, no, that's too much. I'll take 10. Give me 10. Give me 10. I'll do a dance for you for 10. Girl, thank you for the super chat. I'm going to get a YouTube check now on the 21st of next month. I'm so happy to see you. I'm so lonely, you guys. I was so lonely. 6 months, you guys, I was not allowed to have a visitor. Paying rent. You shut up, woman, or I'll give you the knuckle sandwich. All right, Sammy, did you get any of the beginning of it? Do not yell at me, okay? I went back into the felon's house that blew up my car to rent it for the winter because he was in jail. And there was no, all right, Coach, I'll text you later, okay? I'll text you later, because you're like a month behind. You have no idea what's been going on. I'm in my camper, dude. Oh, no, you knew that. You knew I was in my RV, right? I think I told you that. But anyway, all right, so I just want Sammy to know where, and I want Black Cat Lover to know where I'm at too. Okay, so he was in jail, so there was no chance that I was going to run into this guy. Well, he had a year. So the mom feels bad that he blew up my car, so she gives me a good deal on rent, and I went to there, but there's like a lot of rules. Like I can't have company, and whenever I go anywhere, if there's someone in her driveway, she wants to know who it is, and I still paid rent like a regular tenant, and I had to put the electric in my name. And anyway, so the felon gets out early and immediately tries to get it in. And I mean physically tries to stick it in. For real. When I'm bent over rolling a cigarette. So at that point, that's around the 5th. I'm like, I got to get the fuck out of Dodge, man. This is not safe. I'm going to wake up. He's going to be on top of me. I know it. I know it. So I was on fucking eggshells this, oh my God, it was awful. The whole time. So anyway, the 14th, April, this 14th, just whatever, 2 weeks ago, come over to the RV, and he's still thinking he's going to get a piece, right? Because he puts that hot water in for me, and it's not even the right thing, you guys. Like, I can't even, if I were to try to tow the fifth wheel anywhere, like a real camper, I can't. He put an electrical outlet in there, whatever. I'm grateful for it. It's fine, but it's $380 that I got. That's of my money, right? So yeah. All right. So where was I at? Okay, yeah. So the 14th, we come over here. He takes the old hot water heater out, and you better believe I was scared shitless because I'm thinking, no, I'm sorry. He took it out on like the 10th or something like that, and his mom had ordered me another one. So and he wanted me to put the RV on his property and stay at his house with him. Well, it turns out, oh my God, girl, you did not have to do that. Kathy, thank you. I am so glad we made up. I don't know if you guys know it, but me and Kathy used to be super tight, like 5 years ago. And it really is probably about 5 years ago. And then we had a misunderstanding, and I thought she was mad at me and said some nasty stuff, but then it really wasn't the case. And then she thought that I was bitching at her, and I think it was just a huge misunderstanding. I think it was a misunderstanding, wasn't it? Like, because I would never fight with you. I just can't. I can't even imagine us. And we didn't talk. I was fucking crushed, man. We didn't talk for like 2 years. I missed you. You're important to me, man. Oh man, I'm gonna fucking cry now. Hold on, well, I gotta get something to drink. Hold on. Can you guys hold on? I gotta get something. I gotta get something to drink. All right, I'm back. Man, that just fucking hit me in the stomach, man. That was like a punch in the stomach. Oh, God. It's happy tears. The only thing I'm sad about is that I missed out on 2 years of you being my friend, and I probably needed you. And it's just so stupid. YouTube is so stupid. It's so not important when it fucking wrecks people's lives and it fucks up people's lives and it ruins friendships. It's not right. It's not okay. And when it's people that deliberately pit people against each other for their own like entertainment and stuff like that just infuriates me. Never again will I get in a fight with somebody, some frivolous, stupid fight, without making sure that it was actually them that talked shit about me. Okay. I love you. Look, you guys, I look like shit. I just got poured on. I was on my bike. I was just on my bike in town. Here. Bye, Kathy. Alright, I just wanted her to know I was sincere. Oh, you probably just saw my eyes all puffy. Alright, I lied. I was crying. I'm okay now. I'm alright now. Oh, shit. Train. Train's coming. I'm so glad. I will never be in an argument with any of you. Just so you know that. I will never, ever, ever let some stupid YouTube shit get in the way of my friendships with some of you, because some of you I've been friends with for years, and it's just not worth it. Because I'll drop YouTube like a fucking bag of dirt and walk away and not even bat an eye at it. The only reason I'm here is because my friends are here. Oh, all right. I had a sip. I feel so much better. All right, so now, I don't know, is Vale still here? Because she's, I think, my only mod. I got to go on my channel, figure out what's... Oh, and I need to talk about Jill. I need to talk about JillyBean. I could not muster... I couldn't keep it together in order to try to do something for Jill. I kept trying. I have clips of me and her. You know, hey, you guys want to know what the shitty part is of trying to find clips of Jilly that I want to use to memorialize her? Most of them had Mary in them too. And it took me, Mary's death anniversary just happened, and her good old friend, Nurse Pratchett, I guess, went and did some memorial for her. Well, she's friends with the ship and all the people that tortured Mary. But I'm her battle buddy and you're her bestie, right? Right, Pratchett? Hey, guess what, Pratchett? Coming for you. All right, so where was I, Val? Yeah, so I'm back in the RV. Oh, okay, so come down, take the hot water heater out. I was terrified that because when he took it out, he had to like cut electric lines and stuff. So if he didn't fix it, I was really fucked. I wasn't even going to have electricity in here. And the water line is obviously got a gap in it because the hot water tank goes in between there. So anyway, the hot water tank it doesn't come on the it was a beautiful day on the 14th. It was like, and we actually had a weird weekend that weekend. It went up to like, and I know you guys on the East Coast had it too. It was like 88 degrees that Friday or Saturday, the 14th or the 15th. It was like 88 degrees. So I was like, that's it. I can't take it anymore. I can't chance this dude. You know, I've not had the best life, okay? And I am a survivor of assault, and I'm not gonna fucking I'm not gonna be a victim. I'm not gonna put myself in that fucking position. I would rather sleep in the cold down here in a camper than not be able to sleep because this guy's walking around naked the whole time, and I know he's just waiting for his fucking opportunity. So I came down in here. Duke, I fucking loved you, man. I treated you like a brother. You just made a whole bunch of assumptions and said some really nasty shit to me, and you never apologized or took it back. So how would you feel if you were me? I didn't get into your business, make a bunch of assumptions about you, and say a bunch of live stuff. I didn't put a public tweet out that said you're disgusting for having sex with men for money. Like, why would you do that to me? Of all people, you would be like one of the last people I would expect to do or say something like that to me. I really thought you knew me better than that, but hey, whatever. The video's still up, Duke. You accused me of prostituting. Let's see if I can find it. 404. And read what my good friend Duke Landry said about me. I'd pull it up right now if I could. I just don't know how to do it. What's this? No. Derby, stop putting the bus out. Hang on, I gotta let Derby out. He's acting like a weirdo. Okay, come on, Derby. There you go. I'm gonna wait a second. I'm right here. I'm gonna wait a second, and I want somebody to go look. I'm not a victim, dude. I'm not. But don't come in here and say I know and make it like I'm the problem. Don't make it like I'm the problem. I'm glad to see you. I know you don't like me anymore, but that's okay. I mean, it makes me look like the asshole, and you look like the good guy. Well, go look at the video. I'll wait for it. I'll wait for everybody to go look. I just made a video public. Val, tell me if it's there. I'm the mean one. And go to timestamp 404. And you tell me. I'll put it in there, Stitching Girl. Don't worry. I never said. It's not there yet? Why are you lying, though? Can't you just tell the truth? It said, oh, I was talking to somebody else. No, it was a comment about the video that I had made. And you said, oh, yeah, Holly, it's a hell of a lot better than being a sex toy for an old man doing sex favors for him for $100,000 that you have nothing to show for now. I never thought you of all people, you're disgusting or something like that. You know, doesn't sound familiar? Doesn't sound familiar to you? That doesn't ring a bell, Duke? Doesn't ring a bell at all. I'm doing receipts from now on because I don't fucking lie. That's what you said to me, out of the blue, out of nowhere. No receipts, no proof. And I don't know why. Maybe I didn't hit save. Anyway, I'll put it up. No, it does not. That is a pretty messed up thing to say. You tweeted it. Here's Darby, you guys. He's very old. Thank you, Razzie Rooter Tutor. Because a lot of people feel like you're a woman. You don't like women very much. And it shows through, dude. It shows through. Marie, I tried to call you. I tried to get your number from Bergs. Yeah, Darby's back left leg. Okay, so Darby, the update on Darby is, I thought he was going to have to get put down. Barbie, hey girl. I'm sure that he was, even though I haven't been on in 6 months. I'm sure that Mark was. Duke. Who can I do this? Who can I send this to so that I can show it right the fuck now? This is awesome. Anyway, hey Barbie, it's good to see you. Sarah Beth, hi honey. I just was telling the story. I had to rent a winter place. I wasn't allowed to have any visitors, and I was in a depressed funk, and then I was in the hospital 3 times. That's where I was. I missed you too. I love you. I'm back now. And I'm setting the record straight. Hey, Street. So Duke, you're just going to deny it? You're just going to deny it? Oh, how can I do this? How can I pull this fucking tweet up? It's right in my video. All right, hang on. I'll be right back. Hang on. I swear, I'll be back in 2 minutes. I want to make sure I published the video. And I want you guys to go to the 404 timestamp. And you can see Mr. Duke Landry. I'm here. I think it'll take a minute for it to come up, you guys. Because it says it's public now. It's literally like one of the last few videos that I did before I got real sick. And it's called I'm the Mean One. And you can go to timestamp 404 and you can see what my good friend Mr. Duke Landry, how he really feels about me. And now he's lying, saying that he didn't think I had it, did you? Don't mistake my kindness for weakness, fucker. Well, when you're ready to apologize, you know where to find me. Thank you. Thanks, Craig. How are you doing? I missed you too. I wish somebody would, like, I can't believe it's not there. It says it's public. How long does YouTube take to fucking... Dude, Duke. Kim Fisher called me and was, like, disgusted by you. She even put a comment underneath it and said, wow, Duke, that's completely unnecessary. Oh, you called everyone a piece of shit last week? No, he didn't, Razzie Rooter Tutor. No, he didn't. He's just going to say no. Can you prove it? Because I can prove it. He doesn't understand very much. Do you know what, Stitching, you know what's hilarious? In my description, my hashtags are like hashtag misogyny. Hashtag I'm so confused. Ironically, right? Kim's doing good. She's doing good. She's doing great. She hasn't had a drink in like 3 years. But people won't leave her alone about it, so she probably doesn't want to come back ever either. It's so good to see everybody. I love you guys. That's exactly it, Stitching. You remember it. I'm sure you do. And I don't know where your mod is. Hold on. There. Why are there different moderators now? Review and remove chat messages or time people out. Standard. Managing. Can manage blocked words and change chat modes. Oh, I don't like giving somebody that much power. That's weird. Yeah, so Marie's one of the people that I talked to when I was over the winter when I was sick, so she kind of knows what's going on. I watched one of your uploads the other day, Craig, because I think it said something like you weren't coming back or you were fed up or I don't know, some such thing that worried me. And I was going to say something, but then when I watched you, you seemed fine. It's too much power. And I don't know. Here. There, that should be better. Is that the video, Val? Is that it? I've met him in person one time, and it was public Vegas Barbie. Everybody saw it. Thank you, Val. Okay, so if anybody wants to click on the link that Val just dropped and go to timestamp 404, you can see what a big fat liar Duke Landry is. I have no clue either. Sarah Bethy, I missed you. I love you, girl. I don't want to ask, I want to ask people stuff, but I don't want to get personal. I want to ask Vegas something. I want to ask Sarah Beth how her husband's doing. There's the link. Anybody watch it yet? Anybody see Duke's tweet to me that he just denied? Did you get it? Because you got to take that back now, because you just missed the whole first part of my story. I'm better now. No, I'm not gonna do it, Vegas, because people will say stuff. I'll just hit you on the Twitter or something. Somebody was talking shit about you. I can't remember what it was, but it pissed me off. Oh, it is, Cheryl? Thank you. Timestamp 351. Go take a look at Duke Landry, the way he treats women. Women that are his friends, by the way. Women that help promote his channel, that went on his panels and helped him with conspiracy theory stuff. Those type of women. That's how he really feels. What? I show your tweet, Duke. It's your tweet on Twitter. $3.48. I'm gonna go roll a quick cigarette. Be right back in a second. While we wait and see who the liar is. That's Cheryl. I appreciate you, girl. Don't worry about it. It's the principal. That somebody comes in here and is like, "Oh, it's so good to see you. Oh, it's so good to see you, Holly. I wish you'd just smile, even though I called you a hooker." coming, guys. I'm coming. Oh my God, the sun came out. Holy shit. The actual sun came out. You have no idea how rare this is. Where's Marie? Is Marie still here? Oh, wait. Okay, I read it. You are correct. I do apologize. I don't believe I said it, but you are correct. What do you mean you don't believe you said it? It's your Twitter, dude. Are you... dude, do not even say... You trying to say that I made it up? You trying to say that I fucking doctored that? How do you think I felt, man? I thought you were my friend. Way to kick me when I'm down, brother. That was awesome. It felt great. And you know what that caused, right? A whole litany of fucking people streaming about me. Saying the nastiest shit about me. So thanks. Almost drove me off of YouTube. Thanks. Is Marie still here? Because I had to tell her something. It is disgusting, isn't it? For someone to say that to somebody with no proof of it. Did you see it, Steve? Very sad. Words are fucking hurtful, man. Especially when it's coming from somebody you respect and consider your friend. Craig. I know, right? I know. I wouldn't even mention it if he didn't come in here trying to be my, like, act like fucking, he never fucking said the grossest shit to me. Alright, so anyway, so now I'm gonna, Veil. That's the best part about it, Cheryl. So, well, word on the street, the big one is that I'm some kind of, like, opiate addict. That's the main one. That's what usually people go back to because they assume there's some kind. I actually just had a drug test in the hospital and at the doctor's office. I'm on gabapentin is the strongest thing I'm on. I can prove all of this, but then I always get yelled at by people like Kyle Fartboy, or like people will come after me who care about me and will be like, don't you dare show receipts. You don't know these people shit. Fuck them, fuck them, fuck them. Because then they end up twisting it into something else, or somebody will screenshot it and they'll Photoshop it or something and make me look bad. I can't control other people, but I have always been that any type of push is better than no push at all. I don't understand what that means at all. Hey, Courtney, how are you? Right, Craig? Well, first of all, do you want to know how much my dad puts in my birthday card too, Duke Landry? Is that your business too? Right? Thank you. Cheryl, no one ever points that out. No one ever points that out. And like what? David, hey. Yes, it's you. Yes, Marie. Yes, because when I was in winter, trapped at that place, renting that from the felon, and I wasn't allowed to have any company or anything. Well, when he got out of jail, remember I was so worried. He got out early. I wasn't even supposed to. I was supposed to be long gone before he got out. He got out 4 months early. And he literally started trying to have sex with me 2 days after he got home. I couldn't get out of there fast enough. Broke as a joke, Barbie. Kitten Cat. It's so good to see everybody. Right? But Cheryl, that's common sense, girl. Stop using common sense. You got to stop that. Also, Norm likes to not use the Canadian exchange rate too, which is like 50% right now. So it would already knock it down to 50,000, and all the PayPal fees, and all the super chats where Google takes half, but you know, whatever. I would have had a nicer car. You know. Stitching Girl, that last one you sent was terrible, and I just woke up. Twitter has been not kind to me at all, man. I can't see people's messages. I can't DM. I have to keep restarting my phone. I don't know what's wrong with it. People keep telling me, like, I should, like, not unload it. What do you do? Uninstall it and then reinstall it? But won't that ruin everything? Yeah, so Marie, so don't worry about that message, because that, I'm all right now. But I was just like, I needed to talk to you, too, because, so remember how worried I was he was getting out of jail early, right? Yeah, it went terrible. He turned right back into a sick pervert. So I had to come down to my RV on the 14th of April. It's been 30 degrees at night. It's been 40 during the day. But it's better than getting raped. I know, right, Street? It's hilarious. You know what he said to me, too? He called me and he said he called me and wanted me to talk him out of it. But he couldn't get a hold of me, and he regretted it. And now he doesn't even have cigarettes. And Bedslug can't even send him money for a pack of smokes. Hey, Skid Marks, why don't you send Norm some money for a pack of cigarettes? Why don't you? Butterfly Rainbows, that was the whole point of getting the RV. Summer up here, winter down south. But then my father, who's, you know, I didn't grow up with, decided that he was going to pretend to misunderstand what kind of RV I want, and he got me a fifth wheel, which you need a truck to tow. And everybody knows I ride a bike. If that's true, Duke, I help people every day who were tortured, made to prostitute. Then why, without any proof or evidence of anything, would you accuse me of it? Why? Why? Why would you fucking demean me and objectify me like that if you're anti doing shit like that? Why? Right? Man, I am loving the support. Thanks, you guys. I love you guys. I swear to God, where's Mr. T? Where are you? Norm doesn't have dog food for his dog. Show a little gratitude. I know, right, Cheryl and Vale? I'm just like... All right, so now I'm going to talk about Jill for a minute. And if you weren't here at the beginning, I do feel bad that I didn't come out. Like, I wasn't on YouTube, you guys, so it's not like I just purposely didn't do anything for Jilly. I did talk a little bit. What? Just like that. Hey. Kisses, darling. It's no excuse, dude. It's no excuse. I know, right, Stitching Girl? What the fuck? Thank you, Street. What the fuck, dude? Just keep digging. Digging yourself deeper, man. Duke, do you want to know something? When you put that fucking tweet up, do you know that my phone is overwhelmed with clips of your misogyny? That women from G's chat were sending me clips. People want me to make a video on you to show how gross you are. The things that you say to women that just go by the wayside and nobody picks them up. But when it's all put together, it paints a very disturbing picture. Jesus fucking Christ is right. What? Oh my God. Cats. Hey, Mama. Love you. Is he getting any of this excellent pieces of advice? Everybody's fucking telling you. Twitter is not a one-to-one message. It was a tweet. I have like 2,000 or 1,000 Twitter followers, dumbass. Everyone saw it. People made videos after. What don't you understand? The fucking nerve, man. Bloody hell is right. Unreal. All right, so Jilly, okay? I will never forget. I have never, ever been in any type of... there's never been a point of contention between JillyBean and me, ever. And it was hard for me to pull clips because every clip I was trying to pull was her telling me how much... was her live, saying how much I helped her start her channel over and how much she loved me. And I didn't want to make it look like I was tooting my own horn. Like, it was hard. Or Mary was in them. And, like, I can't stand listening to Mary's voice either because it breaks me inside. I mean, those are my two best friends. Like, can you just... All right, hold on a second. I'm done with this. I'm done with this. I'm done with the scrutiny that people are putting under for my own words. My own disgusting words. And you were up there on and by the way, what was so funny, Duke, is I have a clip. I'm going to make a video now, so I don't want to ruin the video, but I have the date is on that tweet, and I have a clip of you 4 days later sitting on Mr. T's panel telling people that they need to mind their own business and leave him alone because he's the one playing the guitar, and why are they bothering him about money that he gets from Norm? Who the fuck do they think they are? Did you know you did all that? But because I'm a woman, I didn't hear you accusing Mr. T of phone boning with him. Didn't hear that. You are a misogynist, dude. Get some insight, self-insight, all right? Hey, Raina. Hope you're doing good. Hope the little one's good. Your apology is empty when you continue to justify it, Duke. You're not sorry when you say things like, when you are told that you were given a chunk of money to phone bone and other things by the person who's supposedly given them to you, you begin to believe them. That's not an apology, dude. You obviously don't think there's anything wrong. You're justifying what you said. All right, on to JillyBean. I feel terribly guilty that I didn't do, and I will still do something for Jill. I've got something almost all the way done. It's put together, just showing what a good person she was. But I was in the hospital right after Christmas, and that's when Jill was. That was the last time I spoke to her on the phone. But we were not talking very much, and the reason why we weren't talking very much. And again, it's another Norm thing. And I don't think this person's going to be very happy that I'm mentioning their name. But I'm never going to... Hi, Trisha G. Just wait. Trisha, wait. I'm back online. So it goes up by 100 grand every 2 weeks. It'll get there. It'll get there, hun. Kitten Cat... Vulgar, though, as far as what, though? She was kind to people. She didn't have a bad word to say about people. Kat, I know. So that's what I'm getting to right now. I'm going to explain what happened. She did trash me on G Mango's live stream when I was in the hospital. Yeah, I know. It was very harsh. She apologized to me, and I accepted her apology. But I'll tell you what the problem was. There was like a setup, okay, that was done. And people thought that I was getting money from Norm. Jill told me this whole thing happened, okay? Jill was on the phone with, I'm just going to tell you, she was on the phone with Cindy Lopez. And Cindy Lopez hits me up for money out of the blue at Christmas time. For, I guess, for a pack of cigarettes. At the time, I didn't even have cigarettes. I'm paying for lot rent here. I'm paying for rent at my winter place. I'm sick as a fucking dog. And I didn't have the money. So Cindy Lopez says to me, what about Pac? You know, she's like, who's got the money? Who's got the bucks? You know how Tupac's always saying he's got the big bucks. And I got so mad that why would you think that I know who has all the money? Like, I had it at that point. So I told her that I said, I don't know. Why are you asking me who has all the money or whatever? And I said, you're going to ask Tupac, do you even know him well enough like that? I said that I told her it was gross. I called her gross. At least I didn't talk behind her back. Said it right to her fucking face. Well, the next thing I know, she is on the phone with Jill. The whole time she's messaging me. And it was a test to see if I was getting money from Norm, if I would share it. And Norm's been broke for a long ass time, people. So anyway, so Jill went on G Mangoes, and everybody knows this. And then Cindy Lopez's son gets up there and is trash talking me. When I was there for him when she had a stroke, and I talked to him. I never did anything wrong to that guy. I never did anything wrong to Cindy. So when Cindy was hounding me for that money, I said to her, Cindy, I did a fucking fundraiser for you when your house was in foreclosure and you made thousands of dollars. You never even thanked anybody. I told her she was gross. I did. I'm sorry I said that. It was kind of rude, but I was not in the mood. I find out that this is just a setup to see if I'm going to share Norm's money. What the fuck? So then I get a message from Bergs that says, oh, Jill and Cindy are on Mango's platform dragging you for filth. It's hilarious. You're such a cheap cunt. I still have this message too. You're such a cheap cunt. You couldn't buy her a fucking pack of cigarettes. That's what he said to me. So me and Jill were in a huge fight over that. And I probably would have been she did apologize to me and I accepted it, but it was hard to trust somebody after that. So I wasn't really talking to her when she was really sick, and I feel very guilty about that. I agree, Trisha G, but I think that was part of her fun personality, actually. Anyway, I was devastated when she passed away, but, hi, Boketo Life, whoever you are. I know, Rain, all right? So, I mean, I was so disenchanted by her admitting to me that they were feeling me out to see if I was going to share money that I supposedly got from Norm that I never even got to begin with. At the time, I didn't even have cigarettes. So they don't even, I say that shit privately, not publicly, to Cindy. I tell her that's gross that you want to find out who has the big bucks. You're asking me to tell you who to go get money from? What makes you think I know? And then she says, oh, I'm on the phone with Jill. I just told her everything. Like, these are supposed to be my friends, you guys. My friends, my good friends. And then they go on Mangoes and say the nastiest fucking shit about me. Drag me. I'm in the hospital. Hey, Angie. So did I. I loved her both ways, too. So I'm going to tell you something. I'll never forgive Lopez for me being at odds with Jill, and then she died. I hope your pack of cigarettes was worth it. I hope getting up on mango. And then you start texting me like nothing happened. Oh, people have been asking me about, and I have all these receipts. People have been asking me about if you're in the hospital or not, but that's your story to tell. I don't have a story to tell. I don't have to tell anybody if I'm in the fucking hospital, Cindy. And it's certainly none of your fucking business. I'll never trust you again. Is that what it is? They don't call them yellow. Is that what it is? That's funny. But anyway, I do have stuff I would like to, a little remembrance for Jill. I think Waffles did something really nice for her. And I know a lot of people did some really nice stuff for her. And I appreciate that, you guys. Thank you. She would have liked it. But I just hate that I wasn't talking to her every day. Because somebody went and tattled on me. Because I maybe could have changed things. And I sure as fuck would have called a welfare check before then it was called. So there's that. So anyway, Darby can't walk on... Oh, so Darby story. So Darby was getting wheelbarrowed around. His back legs didn't work at all one day. Had to take him to the vet. And I will say that NNC, thank you NNC, paid for his vet. Appreciate it. I couldn't take him. He had kidney stones. I do, Marie. And Marie was there for me when Jill died too, and I appreciate it. Thank you, Marie. Love you, girl. I really needed it. I needed someone to tell me that there was probably nothing I could have done anyway, and I needed to hear that. I did. Well, so anyway, he passed the kidney stones. He's had arthritis, and he's got hip dysplasia because he's a big dog, and he's 14. But now his left back leg, the arthritis is getting really bad, and his tumor, he's got a really bad cancerous tumor on that leg. So I'm really having a hard time with him. I don't know. Everybody keeps telling me, so like I'll have a day where he's like so spry and happy, and I think to myself, I can't even believe I was thinking about having him put down. Like, what was I thinking? And then I'll have 5 days in a row. Like, I have to see his ramp. I had to put these little things on him, and I have to lift his ass up to help him up it. I just got out of the hospital the day before yesterday, Trisha. My bleeding ulcer has stopped bleeding. But the stress of everything. Cheryl, I didn't get him any yet. I got a link from Bridget and I lost it. Where you get the doggy shit. I gotta get him some. I get paid on the 3rd. So anyway, yeah. So I had to drop $380 on that hot water tank, $650 on my lot rent, and I only make $1060. So I mean, I dropped all of that on the 14th. So I've gone the last 2 weeks dirt poor. It's been hard, but freezing my fucking ass off. But it was better than yeah. No, everybody says that CBD for their animals works wonders. Everybody says that. So no, really, Trisha, and it wasn't YouTube. It was my living situation, because where I was staying, that guy got out of jail, and then he tried to like force himself on me. So I had to move into the RV 2 weeks earlier than everybody else. And when I left last year, I had run out of propane, so I don't have any heat. And it's been unseasonably cold. It's been in the 30s at night. It's rained. Out of the 19 days I've been here, it's rained 17 out of the 19 days. So today I was like, I have got to talk to my fucking friends. I was just so lonely, I couldn't take it anymore. So I came live and talked to you guys and just wanted to fill everybody in on what's going on. But I'm okay now. And I feel a whole lot better that I just came and talked to you guys. Like, I feel so much better. You know, everybody's up to date. Anyway, is there anything else interesting going on? I heard people were actively trying to take people's channels down. Oh, you had snow? That's horrible. It snowed one time since I've been here, yeah. Thank you, Kush. Appreciate it. Oh, Marie, you didn't have to do that, girl. Thank you, though. I just wanted to thank you for telling me what I needed to hear when I needed to hear it. Because you know how upset I was about that Cindy Lopez thing and how I hadn't been talking to Jill, you know? Lots of court tomorrow. What's court? Who's got court? What does that mean? I know. The worst part is that, like, everybody's like, people planted stuff already and, like, it's all dead. And then there was that weekend of the 14th, it was 88, 72, and like 78. And all of the crickets came out. Now they're all dead. It's like terrible. And Jenny Jen too, right? I don't know who feels that they have the right to determine who deserves to be on the platform and who doesn't. It's so malicious to actively try to take down somebody's channel. It's sick. Why do that? See, Darby's looking at his leg. I will show you when he goes to try to stand up. Oh, and my lawnmower got stolen. Look. Oh, I also got I got hit by a car on my bike. Twice. A cop hit me too. A cop hit me once. So that was part of the reason why I'm so broke. I had to get a new bike. My old one's over there. The brake is stuck engaged. So if anybody knows how to help me fix that, let me know. Don't even say that, Trisha. Summer is coming, I promise. It's just crazy that it's May and it's 40. I'm sitting outside 40 something and the rain is just unprecedented. We're just underwater. Hussy too. Who's Hussy? I don't know what's going on here. I'm missing something. Or good content. Well, you guys know, so here, you know what, Stitching? I went to this place. They have we don't have like a pawn shop here. I'd have to go into Rochester to go to a pawn shop. There's this place. It's like kind of like consignment. Like it's like they buy used shit and they sell used shit. And if you look at all the reviews, it's called Tom's Bargain Spot. And actually, the guy Tom used to be friends with my dad. And he used to run a great place. Like, you could talk people down. Well, and then he left it to his daughter. And his daughter, if you look at the reviews, she, like, wants retail prices for everything that's used. So I went in there a couple weeks ago with my last, like, $40. And I tried to buy a lawnmower. There was one sitting there marked $60. It was all rusty. And the guy would not go down on the price. Can you believe that shit? Then I offered him $50. He wouldn't go down $10. And that lawnmower is going to sit there all summer. Stupid idiot. Who's Hussy? I got to find out who these people are. Dave, I don't know about here. They keep saying it's gonna. Who's Hussy? Cheryl. Or a rabbit? Well, so this guy next to me, because he's encroaching on my space, because he's got this huge RV, I'm supposed to have half the island here. Here's my half. You can see where he mows to the left of my chair. So he mows right up to there, and the guy behind me mows right up to the back. So the only thing I have to mow is this. That's it. I got a tiny little spot. So maybe a rabbit would do it. A dude that wears a wig, hat, and glasses. Who? Should I follow this? Is this a person? Do they do content? I want to find out who this is. I need the link. Somebody send me the link. All right. You guys, I got to go in. I'm freezing. My hands I can't feel my hands. I'm going to start, I'm coming back. I'm going to start making funny videos again and all that stuff. There's my girl, Red Road Runner. Hussy is beefing with DC Media Girl. I thought DC Media Girl lost her channel. Mrs. Neggs? Can someone send me the link for the Hussy person when they get a chance? Or leave it in my comments, please, so I can follow them and find out what's going on? Does anybody even go to Rumble, though, really? No, Tammy, they're not. Someone stole my lawnmower. So, I got to get a new one as soon as I get paid. I don't even know what Rumble is. Hi, Sammy. Love you, girl. Thank you, Val. So I'm saying nobody goes to any, like, you know, like, it's so funny, like, you know, like when Rich Life lost his channel, or like Smelvis, and they're like, I don't need YouTube anyway. And then they go to like other platforms and get like 10 views. Like everybody knows you're fucked once you're off YouTube. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows that. It's true. I don't even know what that is though, that Rumble. Is it just a streaming platform? I mean, or like a uploading? Yeah, they legit stole it. Yeah, somebody tried to break in my camper too. Look. The same person who obviously stole my lawnmower tried to break into my camper. See? See right here? This lock doesn't work anymore. I got to use this one now. They tried to jam a screwdriver in there. So, they got my lawnmower. No one's going to let him come back. No one's going to let Smelvis come back. Rosie's on it, I'm sure. Everyone's going to kick? Really? Huh. Butterfly rainbows, you know what? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? And I have, like, Red Roadrunner has been here with me the whole time. Never left me alone. Made sure I was okay. When I got out of the hospital the second time, Red Roadrunner Amazoned me a case of Campbell's soup and saltine crackers. When people do that shit for you, man, it brings tears. Like, when you know somebody fucking cares that much about you, like, nothing compares to that, man. Nothing. Thank you, Tammy. Yeah, I'll be all right once it was creepy. I'm not gonna lie, Kush, it was creepy in here the first 2 weeks when there was no one else in here but me. And it was pitch dark. There's no lights or anything in here. The only lights in here are like when people have, like, their lighting up. So it was dark and it was scary. Yes, she's my best friend. I just got to keep her alive, for fuck's sake. Oh, God, Black Cat Letter, I'm sorry. Thank you, honey. I have a Cash App now. I made one. HollyUnDeadIndeed. Everyone else has one. Why not? Yeah, it was scary as shit, Val, because when the water thing, when I was in here and the water still wasn't hooked up. So I had to go all the way down to, like, the public restroom down there in the pitch black, man. Thank you, Butterfly. All right, so you can see, yeah, Darby was having trouble getting up. Just trying to show you his leg. All right, I'm going to help him in, and then I'm going to bid you all adieu. And listen, if I get my laptop set up, I'll come on tonight, or else I will, like, I'm back, I promise. I'm sure you can hear it in my voice that I mean business. Okay, I will. See, Darby's having, see how much trouble? There he goes. Yay. I do to you too. I will try that. I will try some good Golden Tones music and see if that helps me, okay? I will try. All right. Red Roller, I'll call you in a few minutes, okay? You guys, thank you. And I cannot believe the fucking super chats. I can't believe I'm going to get a YouTube check finally after a year and 3 months. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And fucking Sammy, and just like that, and Craig, and Stitching, and just fucking everybody's here. Black Cat Lover, I love you guys. I can't believe fucking Maria's here. I come on, and everybody comes on here, and just comes and sees me, and I just, no notice, no nothing, and you guys come and kick it with me. I love you so much. All right, and I'll get something good going so you have something entertaining to watch, okay? Not just me blabbing about my suck-ass life. Oh, and we'll go meet some of the campers too when they get drunk, because that'll be fun. You guys always like that. All right, I love you guys. I'll see you in a bit. Love you, love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Love you guys. Love you. Bye, bye, bye.